rest was hanging low on the ridge where the old pines grow. My boots were worn, my heart was tired, a wandering soul by the devil's fire. I carried years of shame and stone, down crooked roads I walked alone, till a quiet voice through the valley came and softly called my name. Like sunlight breaking through the rain, like mercies in all my pain. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still. Through every hollow, every stream, you never gave up on me. I was lost among the shadows, far beyond where hope could go. Now I walk beside the Savior on these Appalachian hills of gold. There's an old white church by the mountain bend, where weary hearts still gather in. The wooden floor knows every prayer of broken folks who found you there. The widow sings, the children smile, the old men rest a little while, and every hymn that fills the air feels like heaven drawing near. The chains I wore have fallen down, I traded sorrow for a crown. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still. Through every hollow, every stream, you never gave up on me. I was lost among the shadows, far beyond where hope could go. Now I walk beside the Savior on these Appalachian hills of gold. When the cold winds come in winter and the dark clouds hide the sun, I will stand upon your promise, knowing what your love has done. When my feet grow weak and weary and this earthly road gets long, you'll be waiting by the river, leading this old pilgrim home. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still. Through every hollow, every stream, you never gave up on me. You turned my mourning into singing, you set this captive spirit free. Now I walk beside the Savior, and His peace keeps walking with me. On these Appalachian hills of mercy, on these Appalachian hills of light, I found hope beyond the valley and a home beyond the night. The morning mist is rising now above the fields and mountain pines, and the same old grace that found me then still walks these hills tonight. pine-wood trees, like a prayer drifting soft upon the breeze. I walked a road my granddad used to know, where mountain rivers sang so long ago. My hands were warm, my soul was tired and weak. I carried burdens I was scared to speak. But through the holler, through the cold and rain, I heard the shepherd softly call my name. Oh, grace on the old mountain road, mercy lifting every heavy load. When my feet were lost and far from home, Jesus found me where I roam. Through the valleys, through the night, He became my guiding light. Now I walk where peace still grows, with grace on the old mountain road. The church bell echoed from the hillside pine, a sound as old as mercy, sweet and kind. The wooden pews were worn by years of prayer, yet heaven's gentle presence filled the air. I knelt beneath the stained glass window glow and laid down all the sorrow I could hold. The tears I hid for many years and more were washed away upon that chapel floor. Oh, grace on the old mountain road, mercy lifting every heavy load. When my feet were lost and far from home, Jesus found me where I roam. Through the valleys, through the night, He became my guiding light. Now I walk where peace still grows, with grace on the old mountain road. I thought the mountain was too steep to climb. I thought redemption had run out of time. But every scar became a story told of how His love can mend a broken soul. And every sunrise on these Appalachian hills reminds me that His promises are still, like rivers flowing steady to the sea. His faithful hand keeps carrying me. Oh, grace on the old mountain road, mercy lifting every heavy morning sun breaks through the Appalachian sky, and the old church stands beneath the mountain high. Though many roads may come and go with time, His saving grace will always walk beside mine. Oh Lord, keep me near wherever I may roam, until those distant hills become my home. And when my journey reaches heaven's shore, I'll sing your grace forevermore. I came down through the valley with the weight of all I'd done. Every step felt like a shadow, trying to hide the sun. The world had turned its back on me, and I had turned away, till I heard a voice like water breaking through the gray. It wasn't loud as thunder, it was softer than the rain, saying, "Child, you are still wanted in my name." There's a chapel on the hillside where the pain is all but gone, but the hymns still echo softly like they've never moved along. I stepped inside that silence with a heart too tired to run, and I laid my past before Him like a burden overcome. And something in that moment made the heavy chains fall free, like grace was finally reaching even me. Mercy still climbs these hills, through the sorrow and the pain, through the broken and forgotten, it still calls my name. Your love is my redemption, your grace will never fail. On these Appalachian mountains, it always prevails. I was lost in the darkness, now I walk in morning light. Every step you've ever given me is right. I've seen the winter steal the color from the fields along the way. I've seen strong men lose their courage when they could not pray, but the roots beneath the hillside hold deeper than the storm, and the ones who trust in heaven are reborn. The Lord don't leave the broken, He don't turn away in shame. He's the whisper in the silence, calling out my name. Now I walk those winding ridges where the sky meets fading pine, where the air feels full of mercy and the world feels fine. I don't need a life of riches, I don't need a crown of fame, just the steady hand of Jesus calling my name. And every mile behind me feels like grace I couldn't earn, like every fall was teaching me how to learn. still calls my name. Your love is my redemption. Your grace will never fail. On these Appalachian mountains, it always prevails. I was lost in the darkness, now I walk in morning light. Every step you've ever given me is right. If I wander back to shadow, if my faith begins to fade, let the mountains be my altar, let your promise be my stay. For the road is never certain, but your mercy still is true. And I'll keep on walking, Jesus, walking back to you. Mercy still climbs these hills, and it never turns away. Through the valleys of my sorrow, it still lights my way. Your love is my redemption, your voice my only guide. On these old Appalachian mountains, you're by my side. I was lost in the darkness, now I stand in morning light. Every broken road behind me is made right. The fiddle disappears in silence, the organ fades to low, and the mountains softly whisper, grace still grows. I was walking through the hollow with the dust of yesterday. Every step I took was heavy with the words I couldn't pray. The road was long and empty, and my hope was running thin, till I heard the mountain calling like a voice beneath my skin. It said, child, you are not forgotten, even here in the dark and low. There is mercy in the valley where the broken souls still go. There's a chapel made of timber where the river meets the pine, where the hymns are soft and steady, like they've waited there in time. I knelt down on the old floorboards, let my sorrow hit the ground, and the silence of that moment was the loudest truth I'd found. Every scar I tried to hide there felt like something washed away, like the Lord was gently speaking, you are mine today. I am forgiven on the hollow road, carried by a love I didn't earn. Every chain I thought would hold me is the fire that let me learn. Your grace is like the river that keeps rolling through my soul. On these Appalachian mountains, you made me whole. I was lost in the shadow, now I walk in morning light. Every broken path behind me led me right. I've seen the winter break the branches, I've heard the thunder shake the stone. I've watched the strong men fall to silence when they walk their roads alone. But the roots beneath the hillside still hold fast beneath the rain, and the ones who trust in mercy rise again. The Lord don't turn from sinners, He darkest night in time. Now I walk those winding ridges where the wild winds call my name, where the sky feels close to heaven and nothing feels the same. I don't need a life of riches, I don't need the world to claim, just the quiet voice of Jesus calling my name. And every mile I've traveled feels like grace I didn't see, like every fall was shaping who I'd be. I am forgiven on the hollow road, carried by a love I didn't earn. Every chain I thought would hold me is the fire that let me learn. Your grace is like a river that keeps rolling through my soul on these Appalachian mountains. You made me whole. I was lost in the shadow, now I walk in morning light. Every broken path behind me led me right. If I stumble in the silence, if my faith begins to fade, let the hills remind my heart, Lord, of the price you paid. For the road is never easy, but I never walk alone. Every step you take beside me leads me home. I am forgiven on the hollow road, held within a mercy I can't explain. Every tear I've ever carried turned to rain. Your love is my redemption, your voice is my refrain. On these old Appalachian mountains, you call my name. I was lost in the shadow, now I stand in morning light. Every broken road behind me led me right. The chapel stays in silence, the river keeps its flow, and the mountain softly whispers, you are home.
I was chasing empty highways with the night still in my bones. Every mile felt like a question I was too tired to know. The world had left me hollow, and I'd lost my way to pray, till the mountains started calling me back to yesterday. And I swear the wind was speaking through the pine trees standing tall, like it knew my name before I knew I'd lost it all. There's a chapel off the back road where the pain is peeled away, but the hymns inside still echo like they've never gone away. I stepped inside the doorway with nothing left to hide, just a broken man and mercy standing side by side. And I felt a hand of healing on the shoulders of my shame, like the Lord had been expecting me to call his name.
You called me back by name. I was lost in the darkness. Now I walk in morning rain. Every broken road I traveled led me here again. I've seen the rivers rising over roads I used to know. I've seen good men fall to silence when the cold winds blow. But the roots beneath the hillside don't forget where they belong. And even in the hardest night, they still grow strong. The Lord don't leave the weary, He don't turn away in pain. He's the whisper in the storm clouds, calling out my name. Now I walk those mountain ridges where the sunrise paints the sky, where the world feels slow and holy and time just passes by. I don't need the world's approval, I don't need a crown or fame, just the quiet voice of heaven calling out my name. And every scar I carry feels like grace I didn't earn, like every fall was teaching me the way to learn. Oh Lord, I am yours again. Take this wandering heart of mine through the valleys and the shadows. You have been my light. Your grace is my redemption. Your mercy breaks the chain. On these Appalachian mountains, you called me back by name. I was lost in the darkness. Now I walk in morning rain. Every broken road I travel led me here again. If I fall beyond the silence, if my faith begins to fade, let the mountains be my altar, let your promise be my strength. For I know you walk beside me, even when I cannot see, and your love is ever patient, waiting here for me. Oh Lord, I am yours again, and I never walked alone through the storm and through the sorrow. You have led me home. Your grace is my redemption. Your love will never change. On these old Appalachian mountains, you called me back by name. I was lost in the darkness. Now I stand in morning light. Every step I've ever taken led me to your light. The chapel stays in silence, the river keeps its flow, and the mountain gently whispers, you are known. I was born beneath the mountain sky, With a restless heart and a wandering mind, I chased the roads that led nowhere, left my old prayers far behind. I carried stones from yesterday, I carried shadows I could not see, but on that old trail through the valley, the Lord came walking next to me. There was a cabin by the river and a church upon the hill, where the voices of the faithful echo softly still. The hymn books were worn and faded, the wooden floorboards knew my name, and every tear I brought inside was washed away by grace. Oh Lord, stay beside me on this mountain road I go. When the wind is cold around me, be the fire in my soul. Your mercy found me broken, your love showed me the way. You gave this heart a second chance and a brighter dawn today. Through the hills of Appalachian, through the valleys I have known, I found my peace in your hands, Lord. I finally found my home. I've seen the farmer lose his harvest, I've seen the widow kneel and pray, I've heard the old men singing when the world took much away. But the roots beneath the mountain hold stronger than the storm, and the hands of the Creator keep us safe and keep us warm. Now I walk those ancient pathways where the wildflowers kiss the stone, where my mother's old Bible still waits beside the home. I don't ask for easy journeys, I don't ask for a life without pain. Only walk with me, dear Jesus, through the sunshine and the rain. Oh Lord, stay beside me on this mountain road I go. When the wind is cold around me, be the fire in my soul. Your mercy found me broken, your love showed me the way. You gave this heart a second chance and a brighter dawn today. Through the hills of Appalachia, through the valleys I have known, I found my peace in your hands, Lord. I finally found my home. If I stumble in the darkness, if my strength begins to fade, I will trust the road before me, for I know the price you paid. The same stars above the mountains shine on sinners and the saved, and the same grace that found me lost will guide me to the grave. Through the hills of Appalachian, where the quiet rivers flow, I'll keep walking with you, Jesus, on the old trail where mercy walks.
I came down through the valley with a burden on my back, a heart full of questions and a soul that had gone black. The road was long and lonely, the night was cold and still, but I heard a voice of mercy calling from the hill. There beside the old pine trees where my father used to pray, I found a little doorway to a brand new day. There's a church made out of timber with a cross above the door, where the songs of old believers still rise forevermore. The floorboards tell their stories, the candles softly shine, and every tear I carried was washed away in time. I bowed my head in silence, I gave my past away, and the Lord who knew my sorrow gave me grace today. Oh, walk with me, Jesus, down this old mountain road. Carry my worries, carry my load. Your love is the shelter, your hand is my guide. You save this weary traveler walking by my side. On these hills of Appalachia, where the rivers run free, I found my peace in heaven, and heaven found me. I've seen the storms come raging, I've watched the rivers rise, I've seen the strongest people with tears inside their eyes. But a seed beneath the mountain still reaches for the sun, and a soul that trusts the Savior knows the fight can be won. The chains that held me tightly have fallen to the ground, for mercy walked beside me when no one else was around. Now I follow the old pathways where the wildflowers grow, past the fields of yesterday and the streams that softly flow.
just the love of my Redeemer and a heart without shame. If my footsteps grow weaker, if the road gets steep and wide, I know the Lord is waiting right there by my side. Oh, walk with me, Jesus, down this old mountain road. Carry my worries, carry my load. Your love is the shelter, your hand is my guide. You save this weary traveler, walking by my side on these hills of Appalachia, where the rivers run free. I found my peace in heaven, and heaven found me. When the morning breaks above the trees and the mist begins to fall, I'll remember every blessing, I'll remember you through all. The same hands that made the mountains still hold this heart of clay, and the grace that found me broken will never fade away. Oh, lead me home, Jesus, through the valleys I've known. I was lost in the darkness, but your light led me home. Through the cold winds of the winter, through the years passing by, I'll sing those old mountain hymns until the day I fly on these hills of Appalachia, where my old fears used to be. I found my peace in heaven, and heaven found me.
I was walking down that old dirt road where the pine trees bend and sway, with a heart full of broken pieces, and a prayer I could barely say. My boots were worn from wandering, my hands had learned to fall, but I heard a voice in the valley saying, "Child, I know it all." There's a little wooden church on the hillside where the morning sunlight shines, where the hymns of forgotten fathers still echo through the pines. The preacher spoke of mercy, of a love that never leaves, and I felt the weight I carry fall like leaves from the trees. Oh Lord, lead me home through these mountains I roam, when my road gets dark and my heart feels alone.
your peace found me. I've seen the rain on the rooftops, I've seen the cold winter sky, I've watched good men keep praying when they had nothing left inside. But the sea beneath the mountain still grows in the springtime sun, and a soul that finds forgiveness knows the battle can be won. So I'll follow the winding pathway where my grandfather used to pray, past the fields and the old fence lines where the wildflowers sway. I don't need riches or glory, I don't need a crown of gold, just the hand of my Savior and a place for my soul. Oh Lord, lead me home through these mountains I roam, when my road gets dark and my heart feels alone. Your grace is the river, your love is the stone. I'll walk these old valleys till I'm finally home. Oh Lord, I believe you still make the broken free. On these Appalachian hills, your peace found me. And if I stumble on the way, Lord, don't turn your face away, for I know your mercy's waiting at the end of every day. The same hands that made the heavens still hold this heart of mine, and I'll rest beneath the mountains in your everlasting light. Oh Lord, lead me home, I'm no longer alone. Your grace has carried me where my heart can rest and grow, through the rivers and the valleys, through the shadows I have known. You were walking beside me on that old mountain road. Oh Lord, I believe your love will always carry me home.
I came walking through the holler with my coat against the rain, with a heart full of old burdens and a pocket full of pain. I had wandered from the pathway, I had lost the songs I knew, but the Lord was in the silence and He called me back anew. The pine trees kept on whispering, the river sang so low. Every child can find forgiveness, every soul can come back home. There's an old church on the mountain where the windows face the dawn, where the hymns of those before us still keep breathing on. Wooden pews are broken, the pages worn with time, but every word of mercy still feels
feels like it was mine. I laid down all my sorrow, I laid down all my fear, and the hands of my Redeemer pulled my heart so near. Oh Lord, you know my name, you know my joy and pain. You found me in the darkness and washed away my shame. Your grace became the pathway, your love became the flame. I found peace upon the mountain, and the river knows my name. Walk with me, my Savior, through every road I roam, for these old Appalachian valleys are the footsteps leading home. I've seen the winter take the flowers, I've heard the thunder cry, I've watched the strongest people look up and ask why. But the roots beneath the hillside hold deeper than the storm, and the heart that trusts in heaven finds a place to keep it warm. The scars that I was hiding are stories of your grace. Every broken road behind me led me to this place. Now I walk the old dirt trailways where the mountain shadows fall, where the birds sing morning praises and the quiet forest call. I don't need a golden mansion, I don't need earthly fame, just a little light from heaven and your hand to guide my way. Oh Lord, you know my name, you know my joy and pain. You found me in the darkness and washed away my shame. Your grace became the pathway, your love became the flame. I found peace upon the mountain, and the river knows my name. Walk with me, my Savior, through every road I roam, for these old Appalachian valleys are the footsteps leading home. When my hands are weak and trembling, when my road is hard to see, let me remember, Lord, you're still walking next to me. The stars above the mountains, the rivers running free, they all tell the same old story. Your mercy rescued me. Oh Lord, you know my name, forever you remain. The shelter in my sorrow, the sunshine after rain. Through the hills of Appalachia, through the years that pass me by, I will sing those old forgotten hymns till I reach the other side. Walk with me, my Savior, till my journey has an end, for the road that once was broken now leads me home again. I walked down an old forgotten road with a heavy heart and a tired soul, past the fields where my dreams had faded,
past the places I used to know. I carried my mistakes like a stone. I thought I had to bear them alone, till a whisper came through the pine trees, saying, "Child, you're coming home." There's a little church by the hillside, where the wooden doors still pray, where the voices of old mountain saints never truly fade away. The walls remember every tear, every broken heart that came near, and the old hymns rise like rivers, bringing hope instead of fear. Oh Lord, walk with me through these valleys I can't see. Be the light upon my footsteps, be the strength inside of me. Your grace is my salvation, your love has set me free. You gave me a second sunrise when I thought there'd be no peace. On these Appalachian mountains, where the quiet rivers run, I found my way back to heaven. I found the Father's love. I've seen the storms shake the mountains, I've watched the cold winds blow, I've seen the faithful keep believing when they had nothing left to show. But the roots beneath the valley hold deeper than the rain, and the hands of God keep healing every heart that bears the pain. Now I walk those old dirt pathways, where the wildflowers softly grow, where my grandfather sang the verses that the young ones never know. I don't need a house of silver, I don't need a crown to wear, just a little piece of heaven and the Lord beside me there. Oh Lord, walk with me through these valleys I can't see. Be the light upon my footsteps, be the strength inside of me. Your grace is my salvation, your love has set me free. You gave me a second sunrise when I thought there'd be no peace. On these Appalachian mountains, where the quiet rivers run, I found my way back to heaven. I found the Father's love. If I fall upon the old trail, if my hands begin to shake, remind me of the mercy that the morning always brings. The same hands that form the mountains still hold this heart of mine, and every lost soul can find forgiveness beneath the endless sky. Oh Lord, stay with me till my final melody. Let these old mountain hymns keep singing all the way to eternity. Through the rivers and the valleys, through the I walked down an old forgotten road with a heavy heart and a tired soul, past the fields where my dreams had faded, past the places I used to know. I carried my mistakes like a stone. I thought I had to bear them alone, till a whisper came through the pine trees, saying, "Child, you're coming home." There's a little church by the hillside where the wooden doors still pray, where the voices of old mountain saints never truly fade away. The walls remember every tear, every broken heart that came near, and the old hymns rise like rivers, bringing hope instead of fear. Oh Lord, walk with me through these valleys I can't see. Be the light upon my footsteps, be the strength inside of me. Your grace is my salvation. The morning mist was hanging low on the ridge where the old pines grow. My boots were worn, my heart was tired, a wandering soul by the devil's fire. I carried years of shame and stone, down crooked roads I walked alone, till a quiet voice through the valley came and softly called my name. Like sunlight breaking through the rain, like mercies in all my pain. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still, through every hollow, every stream. You never gave up on me. I was lost among the shadows, far beyond where hope could go. Now I walk beside the Savior on these Appalachian hills of gold. There's an old white church by the mountain bend, where weary hearts still gather in. The wooden floor knows every prayer of broken folks who found you there. The widow sings, the children smile, the old men rest a little while, and every hymn that fills the air feels like heaven drawing near. The chains I wore have fallen down, I traded sorrow for a crown. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still, through every hollow, every stream. You never gave up on me. I was lost among the shadows, far beyond where hope could go. Now I walk beside the Savior on these Appalachian hills.
gold. When the cold winds come in winter and the dark clouds hide the sun, I will stand upon your promise, knowing what your love has done. When my feet grow weak and weary and this earthly road gets long, you'll be waiting by the river, leading this old pilgrim home. On these Appalachian hills, your grace is flowing still. Through every hollow, every stream, you never gave up on me. You turned my mourning into singing. You set this captive spirit free. Now I walk beside the Savior, and His peace keeps walking with me. On these Appalachian hills of mercy, on these Appalachian hills of light, I found hope beyond the valley and a home beyond the night. The morning mist is rising now above the fields and mountain pines, and the same old grace that found me then still walks these hills.